What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com. Welcome back to our Kentucky Derby coverage. On this video, we're going to take a look at Kentucky Derby contender journalism, who currently is the favorite to win the Kentucky Derby. We're going to take a look at why. We're going to kind of talk about the pedigree, and we're going to project a little bit of what may happen in the Kentucky Derby with journalism. Let's put his Equibase page up on the screen now. I'll zoom in just a bit for you guys so you can kind of look at it here. Of course, journalism, 4 wins out of 5 starts, 2 wins in 2 starts this season. For a horse that's just, in most cases has been pretty flawless. When you look at like what he's done so far in his career, third on debut and then 4 straight victories, including 3 Kentucky Derby prep races, the Los Alamitos for Charity, the San Felipe, and the Santa Anita Derby. He's gotten better in each one of those races as well. Los Alamitos for Charity last race as a 2-year-old, very, very solid. And then, the San Felipe, just a dominating performance. I know, the chart's going to say he won by a length and 3/4, but it was a dominating performance over Barnes in that race. And then Santa Anita Derby, he got a lot of education out of that race. He was pinned on the rail. He ate a lot of dirt despite it only being a 5-horse field, and he was still able to get out and run down his rival Baeza. Even though Baeza got a little bit of a jump on him, journalism was able to catch him. So really just impressive, no matter how you kind of slice it or look at it from journalism. He's just been awfully good in all of these races, and he's earned speed figures no matter what speed figure you look at. He's got the highest, or maybe if not the highest, tied for the highest out of anybody, in the group, or I should say the best out of anybody in the group. You'd be the lowest if you're looking at Thoroughgrass, but I digress. He's been very, very good in all metrics. So you kind of look at the pedigree. We'll look at that next. It's right up here. If you're on the Equibase page, you can find it. He is by Curlin, obviously a horse that loved to go long, third in the Kentucky Derby, won the Preakness, was second in the Belmont, of course, won the Breeders' Cup Classic at 1.25 miles, won the Dubai World Cup at 1.25 miles. So obviously no problem there with the distance. And he's out of an Uncle Mo mare, another horse that has had no problem with runners getting the distance. The dam itself, Mopatism, was able to win at 2 turns as well, and competed at the highest level going 2 turns. So just a regally bred horse, shouldn't have much problem with the distance, really is bred to do this. So no problem there whatsoever. You kind of look at running style. Let's kind of look at a chart here. Let's just kind of look at the Santa Anita Derby and kind of look at the running style of this horse. He's not a speed horse by any means. He's more of a middle of the pack type of runner. So you look at journalism right here, and I'm just going to kind of highlight the stat line. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it. Highlight the stat line. And you see right there, he's 2.5 lengths off at the first call. He's a length and 3/4 off at the second call. He did kind of back up a little bit at that third call there. That was a 6 furlong mark because he's kind of getting messed with. He's 3.5 behind. But then when they get to the stretch, he's just a length out of it. And then he's 3/4 of a length winner, as you see. That's how you read the charts there. So what that kind of tells you is, and when we look at some other horses, you'll kind of see he's not a deep closing horse. He's more of I wouldn't really call him a stalker. I think he's, going to sit mid-ish pack if they're running fast. If they're not, he can sit 4th or 5th, I think, in the Derby and be okay. So I think, he's not really going to be pace dependent. We've kind of seen that. We've seen him run down a horse that's maybe kind of loose on the lead in Barnes 2 races back. So I don't think he needs a really fast pace. If it is fast, I don't think it'll kill him though, because I do think, he can come from a little bit out of it and kind of be patient. So he's got a pretty good running style. He's got a really great pedigree. He's got, a past performance line that looks pretty darn good. When you think of the negatives when it comes to this horse, I think the big thing that's going to, be the big thing that everybody's going to talk about. He has not raced against very many horses. He faced a 5-horse field in Los Alamitos for Charity, a 5-horse field in the San Felipe, and then a 5-horse field in the Santa Anita Derby. So, obviously you take him out of the equation. There was only 4 other horses in the race. It's a major concern. There is nothing that I could say to ease that concern, because it's just different getting around that many horses. I think, another way to look at it though is, all of them are going to do something very different. There's very few that have even been in a field of 12 before, let alone 20. Most of these final preps, like the Bluegrass had 7 horses in it. I don't see a huge difference between 5 and 7. Arkansas Derby, a race like that, had 9. And again, that's a we're getting into differences there when you get to that many. And then, of course, some of the other races did get to double digits, like the Wood Memorial. So Louisiana Derby, another one as well. So, I mean, you just kind of, you're going to have to hope he's okay. I will say this. He did get a lot of dirt in his face in that Santa Anita Derby. I think that helps. He did race inside of another horse the whole time. So I think those are things that are going to help, I should say. But there's going to be more challenges in the Kentucky Derby. But that's probably the case for most of them. Unless you're on the lead, you're going to have more horses around you than you normally have. So we'll see if he deals with it. But final verdict on him. Yeah, right. As of right now, recording this video, he is my pick to win it. That doesn't mean he's going to be my pick to win it on the day of the race, but he looks awfully good to me. So I think main contender and the deserving favorite for this year's Kentucky Derby, certainly journalism. All right, guys, that'll do it for our video. Check out all the videos. We're going to profile all the horses here at racingdudes.com, or at least the ones that we think are going to be in the race. So thanks everybody for watching. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you like it. Want to get alert every time we do videos like this. And most importantly, stay tuned to racingdudes.com for more Kentucky Derby coverage.